Okay, hello. It is Monday. It is close to 9 o'clock because of various shenanigans. It is once again that time when I do that thing that I do every week where I sit down and I open up Steam and I play through about a dozen games, usually, give or take, games that I generally have not played before, with the plan being to eventually play every single game that I own on Steam on stream. Um, This is something that I announce every time I do it and explain in this fashion for some reason, despite the fact that you really should know at this point what the deal is here. It's kind of doing alphabetical passes. This week we're doing the letter R. And I just need to free up some memory here from things. So hungrily devour it, if allowed to. That's more like it. So, where to begin this week? A variety of things, a variety of moods. Did I tell everyone that I usually like to tell that I'm getting going here? I think I did. Yeah, it looks like. So, you got some horror stuff. We got some not at all horror stuff. And as usual, I like to start off with the most, child-friendly looking things on the list. Quite a few of those today, actually. Uh, let's go with this. This seems nice on a day like this. Seems to have some literal chill vibes. Hmm. And of course, as always, when I say I want to start with the most child-friendly things, I'm going purely by art style of the little title banner on stream, which led to a heck of a thing when I got to 9 souls. Here, here, have a nice game about cats. You can have your kids in the room while watching this. Oh, I'm sorry. You really, really can't actually. That looks more promising. Okay, so this is a Roki, which loaded just fine.
Lars. Oh, Lars. Lars. Hmm?
We're setting up some Norse mythology stuff very, very early on here. What do these faces remind me of? Like something very specifically has like this exact look, like some children's show from like early 2000s. I want to say.
Gosh.
I'm getting like a very PBS vibe, you know? Okay, we can run. It's good to see. Hello, crow friend. Are you guys gonna freak out? No. Oh, yes. Okay. Sounds like you got some voice acting in noises form from an actual small child, which is always pleasant to hear. Although, like, I'm always weirded out by the compromise of voice acting of like we're not gonna actually say anything, but you know, the Zelda approach. A lot of random. Can't actually go behind that. How hard are you whipping that snowball to get that loud of a thump?
Ugh.
I guess there's a pre-made snowball. Those bridge supports don't connect to anything. A lot of crows. Wish I had that many crows around. Really basic tutorial puzzle. graves back there, it looks like. Be miserable while I look at sad things in the background. Oof. I've never quite been in a situation having to like deal with an outhouse long term. I don't think I could deal with it. All right, actually select that. I do like that's how a bit of a standard these days. It's just like, here's the interactable things. So a lot of older games with the adventure nature like turn into such pixel hunts. It's really hard to go back to them now. Eggs are fine. I've actually been making a lot of eggs lately. Just someone gave me some like really nice croissants. Like, I gotta put something on this. Oh, I need to get an actual. Yeah, just take an egg, take some cheese, slightly toast up a nice little croissant. It's a good little sandwich. Well, apparently, if you have like 6 dozen, you'll become barge sized. So that's something to watch out for. Get task manager out of the way here. SC/Skrilla Gamer, just say, okay. Also, hello. I already made that joke. Don't bash pickled herring. Like, I mean, maybe do. It's one of those things where I have the family ties for that to show up at like holidays, and you know, it's a flavor. I guess I can't recommend people in good conscience, but you know. So sometimes someone offers you some like sweet, slimy, pickled fish. And, you know, it's not bad once you're used to it. Grow up. It's fine. Now this is a childhood memory I actually have, living in a house with just a wood stove as the only heat source on like super cold nights. Wasn't actually that bad.
Papa? Papa?
It's just, you know, like standard heating pipes. We've got this little wood stove and toss enough in there. Get actually pretty toasty by them. That plus giant piles of blankets. Good for New England winter. Depends. I do object to going to bed when the sun's still out. Well, if it's summer here, then you know. That just might not go away. I had a reasonable attitude. And I see a kid like saying, okay, it's bedtime. It's like 6 o'clock. It's like 6 o'clock isn't bedtime. What of them stay up a little later than that? Give them at least until, I don't know, 9 or 10, surely. I'm trying to pace this, like, style these faces out. It's really evoking something. Just can't quite put my finger on it. So did I not do this? But I did. Oh, in Other Waters, I know I played that. That was interesting. I played with Will at least on stream. That's one of the things I was thinking back with sometimes. Like, a really weird experimental UI. Not the most creative names. Yeah, like.
Hmm.
Why would you want to bring marbles to the bathroom? Also, was I just like sleeping in all this?
Huh. Oh.
A murder, for what it's worth. I mean, I would be ecstatic to just have a yard blow ravens. I love those guys. Super smart. Surprisingly friendly if you're nice to them. Will play adventure games. We designed one for him. No, I don't approve of this. Not at all. It's better be in, like, the wall.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, unheated building outside, middle of the night. Probably a wooden seat. Like,
Uh-huh.
it's not a pleasant mental image at all. Yeah, very expressive face, sure. That's nice. honestly, this side of the room. Oh. I guess our style looks really good for this sort of thing. So I always like questions if this sort of thing actually work. Wait, more stuff. Okay, didn't realize this was like actually like a half floor and wasn't just like a cutaway. Like never try to do this like rope made of clothes and bed sheets thing. Like you are not gonna get those knots tight enough to really have something stuck. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if it's like a desperate life or death thing, I guess take a shot. But like. Way too many failure points. Also, that is a sound sleeper. Yeah, was this booze or just... Oh, the hearing's on the floor, okay. Now again, like the only exit in this house is on the other side of that hand, so, you know... This really worked out for you here. It's weird to go straight from asleep to, like, dying words. Wait, this was not the whole time? think too, like, it's very important to have like good expressive faces with this like low detail of an art style. Like Wind Waker, perfect example. Good robot. I would just like pull over the shelf. Pretty straightforward puzzle so far. Yeah, there's the fun design. a nice little scene. Yeah, it is very Baragon. Like, they're going for giant wolf, but I don't know, I got a very, like, short snout concept there. Like, it's interesting too. This has this like very very simple shapes, flat shaded design, but like it knows where to put the detail in. Like very well animated hair. A lot of like subtle expressive stuff going on. Good little snow trails there. That was such a raven-filled game. Nice paw prints. Floppy, floppy ears. Now I can go into the back room. So I'm waiting for the, like, okay, well now the game's properly started moment. Also, just haven't looked at this yet. Is this page forbidden? Is there that much to load on it? There it goes. Nice little place to buy collectibles. And achievements. lost woodsy thing. There's a clearly going this direction. There. I can see something like that, yeah. Big marbles. Also sounds neat. I like the various false flags here, actually. Keep doing this sort of thing. One of those things where it's like I've definitely played enough at this point to like have a handle on things, but like this still feels very. This is still the intro. This may be going on a little longer than it needs to. Like, it's clever for a screener, too, but... It's a really good monster design. Like, very gangly and very fluffy is not a combination you see that often. Also, it's interesting, like, on the surface we're doing very, like, Norse mythology, but, like, you know, there's some, like, Gaelic in here, too. I have, like, no bracelet, right? Yeah. Also, like, the way the camera shifts is very, like, Resident Evil almost in some of these scenes. Rather than being like, you know, leave this screen, go to this one. A lot of angle shifts like this. It's nice to see. Also, I really like that, like, shiny pattern on the snow there. You don't get that kind of detail very often. I'm definitely, like, overstaying my time with this one, but, like, I'm kind of hooked in right now. That's just neat. That was Jotnir. I will move on at some point, I swear, but like this is really Picking up nicely here. There's a good squirrel. I like the motion of being a one-off thing too. No. Guess I'll just Shadow the Colossus this. I also kind of like this, just making it at least give me the impression that like there's nothing special for collecting these collectibles. Just here's a neat thing I found outside. But yeah, but if it wasn't clear, I'm really liking this. It's very. It's a little slow in some places early on, and like again, the trail through the woods thing. Overtake is welcomed by like a screen or two, but like there's really good plot momentum. It keeps getting visually more striking. It does not feel like there's going to be any like real serious adventure game BS going on. It's a good sense of flow to it all. And like it looked pretty nice at first, but it's like it's the artists are like showing off more and more on every screen, I swear. mean...
Ugh. Yes.
I'm like playing with lighting just often enough to... Ooh. Nice soundtrack here, too. But, okay, at some point... I've been playing this for like an hour. I really should get to the rest of the games on tonight's list. Loving this, though. Like, definitely gonna have to come back for it. Like, this is definitely going on the big pile of, like, that was a really cool adventure game I want to finish later. Big thumbs up to this. Oh, and it just quits. So that was, again, Roki, for anybody who missed it. Again, very impressed by that one. Don't want to do 2 adventure games in a row, which is restricting me more than I thought it would, I think. So, time for a classic I've never actually played. I don't think, anyway. I also tend to put on like a little sweatshirt. Holy cow. The humidity today has been like 100%, so I have the air running, but like I'm also wearing a very skimpy dress today. This is not a good combination. So I'm sitting right by the AC. That's better. One of the things they should teach you in trans school, which should also be a thing, is like women's clothing is a lot thinner material wise as a rule. So here's like eyeballing things like, oh yeah, I've worn a t-shirt like that on a day like today, that would be fine. It's like, okay, well no, this is actually a little chilly now because it's like made of nothing. There we go. May have skipped an intro accidentally. But this is Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Sure, I'll do tutorial. Also, okay, can I turn this down? That is... Oh. Right click. Okay, weird. We're naming actual... like, real amusement parks. Interesting. Yeah, it's just kind of a chain. Okay. Let's see here. This is very, like, of a particular era UI we have going on. We are not doing hover tooltips yet, for the most part, it seems. Okay, let's show grid. Let's show grid more subtly. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I can move this, that's cool. You get spoiled by things like constant tooltips and more recent stuff. Let's see. What are the categories? Ah. I see. Um. Okay, hang on a second here. I feel like I did something wrong. Okay, here's the tutorial. No, this is, okay. Oh, okay, we're doing this kind of tutorial. The non-interactive sort. It was like just old enough that I'm like jarred by the UI conventions. Hmm. Also, I like that I can almost move the mouse. Just to prove this isn't like a video, but like in engine. Oh, okay, this is what I was confused by. Doesn't have the entrance and exit built right in. You have to label space for those. It's very like SimCity 2000. Music is a bit aggressive though. But yeah, the other thing I'm like noticing just looking through the tutorial here is like, this feels very much more art tool than like game first, which is not a complaint. Any other of these I should take a look at? Like I'm more used to, you know, like theme hospital and more accurately things that are like taking a lot of cues from that, or theme park rather, that whole series. And I'm expecting to see like, you know, a lot of like visible statistics on how all this works. And, like this puzzle piece has to go in this sort of space, but this seems a lot more freestyle with it, and I'm still sure it sounds like someone came under the hood, but like not at all exposed to the player. And this is just a weird tutorial. I mean, really, I'm basically watching a video, but like it's an engine, and I can jump in at any point, apparently. It's not a good way to do a tutorial, it's just, you know. The game is running, but we're gonna like steal control of your mouse. I can definitely see why this is like a game people still to this day play, though. I've played a lot of things of this nature, but like as a just pure creative tool, this is pretty clearly a cut above. Even compared to like modern stuff, where you know you can like modify it with stuff you built in Blender and bring it in. Like this has a granularity to placing functional objects that you don't usually see. Like I'm trying to imagine if you tried to like really do a modern successor to this, and the UI was like something out of I don't know, Cities Skylines. Like this right here would be a huge pain to do. And so much of what this tutorial is covering too is just like, yeah, none of this is like mechanically important, but you can do it. Like, this is just really fascinating to me. Makes me curious too. Like, I'm assuming this has, you know, some procedure of challenges, but like so little of the game like directly interacts with that. And I love the drill just like quitting out of the game to end itself like that. That's fascinating. So let's see. There's also this, which better show this off because I'm not confident enough to like mess with this part on my own. Here, build an actual like complex twisting 3D object in this isometric view is like, wow, that's a thing to do in what, 1990 something. I'm actually curious now. Okay, 2002. But this is crazy ambitious, honestly. I'm just thinking of like how impressed I already am by like train track building options in Factorio, which is, you know, also a 2D game. That only recently had elevation shifts at all added into it. Like this was like 4 fixed camera angles too. It's just like oof. Like art-wise, some of those corners are a little off-looking, but you know. I can definitely see like this aspect in particular, just like really consuming several hours, just making and testing something really elaborate. Like for hand-drawn art assets, this is amazing. Also, music is like attached to specific rides, apparently. Okay, so having seen that, something like this, let's see. Definitely some licensing going on. Okay. Let's try actually messing with this properly. We've already got an elaborate roller coaster here. It's just fun to watch this, honestly. And you got, you know, other things. Little mini golf in there. And I have a budget of a lot. It's huge. Okay, let's see. If I do this for real. The screaming's a little distracting. Okay. Let's get that off the screen so I can think. Like, what is the put this down? Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. You guys a little weird. Let's try this again. The UI is a lot weird, is my main problem here. Okay, so. I should not even try with hotkeys. So you get on there, okay. So about 50 feet. And then I would like to switch to a different thing here, if I may. Okay, so you did out first. Got it, okay. Ah. Okay, so I have to have it curved sooner. Got it. Okay, okay. Way up there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure. Oh. Horrifying. It's really, really cool when people on it. They don't die from G-forces. think I'm earning money. Yeah. Yeah, Julie. I thought the money would last longer. It really did. So I want to go like one step forward for her. I'm so close to getting this done. I have a feeling this is bad for people right here. I don't know why. It's just a slight hunch. I'm really cash strapped here, aren't I? Sure, let's like this first. Finish the test, I'm assuming. I just dug too greedily and too deep. Horrible sounds in places this game, though. Fits in better. At this point, I've kind of like dug something to a hole and can't really finish this or do anything because I have no money at all. But, anybody knows any infinite cash cheats so I can test this out really quick, that'd be nice. Or, I'll change that, okay. Oh. I mean, this is... You get an idea of the deal here. It's neat. I would have to approach this again from the start with more discipline to make something I can actually afford to finish. But, neat little, like, toy of a game, honestly. Which, yeah. I have failed to make the horrible Death Roller Coaster. I am sorry. But yeah, that's Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's really ambitious for the time. Holy cow. I had no idea. Couldn't see having fun with that one. Anyway, in the interest of things moving fast, and the stream kind of moving it all too, for that matter. Let's try this next. Yeah, not actually that bad of a UI for building the track once I got into it. There's just a lot of conventions not being followed because it's a game from 2002. Like my brain wants to drag stuff out and not just click a button for each section, you know? Let's try it again. Well, this played nicer if I launch it in this alternate mode where it kills the anti-cheat stuff. It's bad when people cheat in games, but it's worse when you like do stuff to my computer that I am not comfortable with to make sure it's not happening. That gets very, very invasive and wants me to like disable software that's kind of important to be running. It's something you have to handle on an individual level, I say. Just assume nobody's cheating. Have some option to report it if somebody is. And then investigate from there. Anyway. Here's my controller here. You actually loaded because you kind of faded out. Okay. Oh. Well, hang on. Okay, now it's working. Looks like. I think. Hopefully. Just being a bit persnickety about getting going. Okay. Do you not want to use a controller? I kind of want to use a controller, but okay, I'll keyboard it if you insist. Anyway, this is Rocket League. Like, do you not have controller support, or are you just having a really weirdly mandatory keyword-only tutorial going on? How do I scroll that down? Hang on. Okay. I get a special kind of upset with anything that, like, forces me to remember an email and password to play a freaking video game. Okay, now I can accept the TOS here. You know, fine, sure. Can I touch the game now? Are you done really slowly loading login stuff and server connections? So I still can't scroll down here at all. This is odd. I can get a whole bunch of achievements. What if I, like, tab out and back in? Okay, let me just restart this one more time. This is atrocious trying to get this going. And weird for such a simple game. I don't want to do a big fancy online match properly. I just want to test it out in some kind of single player mode, ideally. Just play a video game. Okay, take whatever take. Okay, now you're dodging my controller. That's a big help. Okay, why was this so hard? So this is Rocket League, which, you know, really fought me on, like, running. I have no idea what the controls are. Okay, there's jump. There's boost, okay. Found the important buttons. But yeah, this is basically, you know, car soccer, which is a delightfully silly concept. Okay, got a point. So yeah, I think you'll have heard of this one. It's an interesting little physics toy. It's very like an old Flash game racing car physics where you can just kind of jump and like twirl around. That felt like a real gimme. Just kind of a goofy premise. And, okay, playing this against the AI, I'm noticing some issues. Like, they're not defending it all. which is a bit dull. I have it on good authority that, like, with other people who are, you know, some experience with the game, this is very fun. But holy cow, solo? No. This is... This is really, you know, lacking some things. Like, you know, actually, like, fighting to control the ball is interesting because you have to deal with just your kind of sloppy car physics going on. But the ball's just stationary, and you can just kind of go like that. Well, not that angle. That's more like it. Also, this like kind of threw me into the game a little early. It was like, see these things? Okay, definitely not now. Like, there are some UI issues with this. Holy cow. Odd music. Okay, can I... Yeah, I can probably make a car purple, I think. That's... little things, you know? Very little, oh. See if I what this was gonna do. Well, that's goofy. Sure. Of course, you can put a hat on your car. These things are important. Are any of these interesting? No. Okay. And I have the option. I am like curious if there's a tutorial with like actually useful information somewhere in here. Nitro's ball doesn't seem to like get enough air to make that super useful, but you know. Okay, that's more tactical. So yeah, kind of a simple game, and like premise-wise, really entertaining. All right, press the gas button for a second. Oh, just wait. Got it. Where did my colors go? I believe there was also a more advanced version of that. Okay. There's the actual like skill part of it. Okay, I feel like the ball isn't generally that high in the air in this. That you need to super practice techniques like that, but good to know they exist. Oh. Okay. Lead with that one. We're trying. So I would just like play this for real, but like the annoying anti-cheat software is detecting like something that I have going on, possibly the fact that I'm streaming, and just saying no, play in like can't actually do anything mode. So that's technically a thing I can do, but like... You have so little, like, real control doing that. The camera's certainly not helping. Weirdly, I got like all the rest of them for this is. Like this is for like if you almost hit something. You just that little extra. Like the controls are like car relative, not camera relative, but you really just want to like go out on the ceiling here and just happen to hit on the way down. This is not a thing. Like best I can do is if I, like, you know... something like that, and I'm gonna set a better angle. Like, that is good for staying in the direction you're going, but, like... It's kind of want to, like, turn with it, and that's not happening. And like, is there some option to have the camera like locked to my car? Because okay, that was frankly luck. That's some stuff you can do in this. But yeah, I think personally at this point, I'm just gonna change that camera back to how it was. But yeah, with this, like, having its anti-cheat stuff freaking out at me, I can't really do much beyond that. I gotta look at the little in-game shop, I guess. Of, like, the really tacky customization options. And Simpsons tie-ins, apparently. Yeah, like, it's a shame, because, like, the actual gameplay is fine. The premise is silly. But, you know, monetization, cruft, and anti-cheat garbage are ruining this experience. But that's a look at Rocket League, I guess, technically. Ugh. That was less enjoyable than it should have been. Everything Epic turns into Fortnite. That's a fair way of putting it. Yeah. It's a shame too, because like not that long ago, I thought people were being like unfairly harsh on Epic for like because you used to have like the stupid complaint of like, oh, but like what if they make a monopoly on selling games and defeat Steam? It's like that's not gonna happen. That is not a reasonable concern to have. There can be two stores, but each have different sales and like tie-ins going on. But like yeah, in the last couple of years, they have been doing some things. The whole embracing AI and anything they're publishing getting like really tacky. Only way to put it, really. It's a shame. And then, like, I'm not gonna get into issues with Unreal Engine 5, but like, for a long time, they were really far and away like the good choice for if you want to develop a game and need an engine. And I'm not sure that's still true. Anyway. It's most games. So this is Racine? Rakhine? One of those? A game that's doing low-res art and then really high-res fonts. I will never not complain. Looks like garbage. Don't do it. Straight up, if you want to do a low-res look, actually lower the resolution of your graphics across your entire game to that resolution. Don't draw a nice pixel art and then rotate it 45 degrees. Okay. Okay. Like more like waste healing, but okay. All of them? Okay. I know about timed hits. Kind of. A little slow, I think. I'm twitching a little bit because I'm playing a card game with a parry mechanic in it. And like, you know me and parry mechanics. I am done with them. They are boring and people forget how to play games properly. Probably not Wisconsin anyway. Also, like, these characters look kind of awful. Like, even with this color palette and this resolution, I could make a much better, like, guy with a cloak and staff than this. I feel like not a lot of time and effort went into this art style. We're trying to do the 1 pixel sword and sorcery legs again. It's weird because it's not retro style. Like, nothing on any old console looked like these sprites do. Because these look bad. Like, okay. But like the UI here also sucks. It frankly sucks in that, was this on phones originally, sort of way? Which, like, I always hate saying that, but, you know, was it? I guess I should try not the tutorial, but like... Ugh. I'm not feeling any of this. This kind of... This kind of blows. Like... Like... The cards aren't interesting. The fact that we're trying to do this like action game with cards is just reminding me that, like, you know, Mega Man Battle Network exists. It is good. um, I have so few options that like they're kind of always all up. Most of the actual gameplay is just doing the time hit thing to parry, which I don't enjoy at all. The game looks really bad. Just like the quality of the sprite art is terrible. The design of the UI is awful. Just eye-bleeding garbage on the left, and like I don't know, this fake Risk-A-Rain background that is nice enough, but like it clashes with the bright colors in front of it, you know? I don't know why I think I need to heal this often. I don't feel like I'm engaging with this in any real meaningful way at all. Yeah, like the deck building is both ugly and kind of confusing. I just don't like this. Like, no thank you. Like, there's nothing for me here, which is a shame because, like, you know, that's nice. That's nice, good art on the like title. If the game looked like this, that'd be cool. But the game looks like I don't know how to do sprite art. I'm gonna bust open MS Paint and try something. Ugh. And like everybody does the card game thing because people really like Slay the Spire, but like if you don't know how to design a card game, don't just assume that you could just like there's a skill set involved. You gotta make the cards engaging. You gotta like balance them all against each other. You gotta have situations where you want to play one over another. You can't just do that. Ugh. Let's see. You know, if we're gonna have like crudely drawn stuff, let's have intentionally crudely drawn stuff. Like, it's not just me, right? I'm not just, like, being incredibly harsh on something, right? Like, that sucked, right? And I also feel like I'm being overly harsh on parrying mechanics. Like, they have a time and a place, you know? Like, in Dark Souls, where you're moving underwater and everything you do is, like, taking this massive hit to this stamina bar. Okay, you can do parry stuff there. Like, there it's like a real, you know, hard commit, high risk, high reward thing. That's fine, but, like... It's like the time I explained, like, you know, competitive shooters are just like, well, like... You're just clicking on heads. Like, I can click on a circle. That's not engaging gameplay. It's the same problem of people wanting to, like... just have one very, very simple skill that they can practice and not have to care about anything else. Anyway, this is Rapture Rejects, Cyanide and Happiness. Okay. this feels a bit unfinished. That error I just dismissed was interesting. This may just straight up not function. Believe it is based on some webcomic that I'm not at all familiar with. You know, I'm gonna try quitting out of this again, and do the old take two thing. And double check if I did in fact just see some, you know, I ran out of AI tokens for my game thing at the start of that. Which I'm not positive about, but DAU limit exceeded. API usage limits. Like, So this may be broken garbage. Oh, and that's something down there. Don't charge people money or put things in bundles if they're like literally not done to the point where they will launch. Let me take a moment here. Let me just look at some comments on this in Steam for a moment. Yeah, this is abandonware, or not abandonware. This is a rug pull, I suppose. There are a lot of comments on the Steam forums about, you know, just charging for this and then it doesn't work at all. A lack of updates. Should be delisted. Apparently servers down. Yeah, so this is dead. Good to know. Ah, yes, we were with a gun. And company founded in 2015. Company closed in 2024. Yep. Okay. So, yep. Well, having that little experience, let me load up a bonus thing for a little bit later to more properly earn the played a dozen games tonight medal at the end of the night, and move on to, let's see. Well, this has similar enough vibes, I guess. Think, maybe. I got a thing with this too. Like I always sit down on these streams and I'm like, you know, I don't want to dump on anything. If something isn't something I'm enjoying, I want to like try to find the good in it and try to like encourage people to keep working on their little indie things. But like sometimes people just make garbage, and sometimes people just make broken things, and I can't be nice. And like the thing too is you lose so many points when I know you're just chasing after a trend. Don't make a game that you played that you liked. Make a game that you haven't played that you want to exist. This is a very basic thing. Yeah, that should be like reported and taken down. Anyway, this is Rochard. I believe this was in like the very first Humble Bundle, or like one of the first two. That's all I know about it. Back when it was this little like pie in the sky indie dream by that is loud.
Turbinia. Space station. That's what we called it. It had been 4 years and 13 asteroid fields since we'd found any. Our team had been on a long streak of bad luck. And the latest asteroid we were drilling was the worst. That day, we'd blown a turbo from a drill rig, and I was returning to the rock with a new one. That day was the day of the big find, the day our luck changed. I should have known then there's no such thing as coincidence. It's all connected. Yeah, talk about a bad day gone worse.
This is Big Daddy 427 requesting permission to land.
Big Daddy 427, you're clear to land. Hangar 31R. Caution, traffic with ion turbulence. Welcome back, John.
Big Daddy 427, Hangar 31R.
This is interesting. I'm trying to turn it down a bit.
Much obliged.
Kim. No, I said down. I wish you could just like get together as a society and settle on a volume range. Yeah, let me scare you a little. No, I can't step out. Okay.
I gotta find my way out of hell.
Also, will this get copyright claimed? Who knows? Okay, are you done being very, very loud? Holy cow. Well, now this is reasonable. You know, I'm gonna say music volume, you come down a couple notches, because holy crap. Okay. Your twin sticking it. This is very, like, Team Fortress 2 inspired look.
Hey, Mr. Company Man, give me my turbo.
Skylar, give me a sec. I'll go grab it.
Okay, we're doing physics toy stuff, I see.
Thanks. You really know what girls like, don't you?
Hey, John. Did you get the pulse drive for Switchblade?
Sure did.
Hey, what about the bet?
300 on Boston.
Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you, sweetie. Ouch, crazy woman.
Y'all settle down now. Enough is enough already. We have a schedule to keep here. Get her done.
That is a very low poly that. But okay, platform with a, you know, gravity gun. It's a thing to make, certainly. A twin sticky gravity gun, even. Okay.
Malfunction. Service droid 303 offline. Motor bay unsafe. Area sealed.
Ah, come on, not
If
again.
I'm standing on this, okay. We're not doing one of those. Can I just let go of this without throwing it? No? Hmm. Okay. This is going to be somewhat tricky. Almost. Ah, I almost had that. Stability, that's the name of the game. Okay. Oh. They fall over real easy, don't they? Aha! Aha! No? Can I make this jump? Okay. Well, the important thing is I did the thing. We learned a lot about ourselves and our physics engine.
Computer, unlock motor bay door 3.
Access denied. Area unsafe.
Override. Skyrig employee number 90210. Rochard, John.
Safety override accepted. Skyring health insurance suspended.
Yeah, this is kind of charming so
Join
far, honestly.
Skyrig. It's an adventure.
That intro, though, like, holy cow, that was some loud, loud, loud music.
Hey, Skylar, we have another faulty droid.
I know. Our stuff just keeps falling apart. Did you scan the droid?
Not yet. Wait a second. Oh, crap. The main bus controller's fried.
Uh-oh. You need to destroy it before the core melts.
No go. I'm not getting a G-lifter lock.
Your G-lifter has a safety system. Use the maintenance terminal to bypass it. I'll unlock the door for you.
Okay, much obliged.
Yeah, very, very, very of its time design here. Just with the visual style, the gotta have a gravity gun. Although I never got sick of everybody having a gravity gun.
And paint it to match.
Picking things up and turning around is always fun.
When the droid splatters its core, we'll be cleaning the motor bay for a week.
It's the green glow on my mustache I'm worried about.
You go over there. Let's try it again.
Radiation off.
Okay.
Motor bay Save. Skyway 90310 plus charge on. Health insurance restored. Remember, safety first.
If a frog had wings, it wouldn't bump its ass a hopping.
Oh, hang on, I've got other
Good job.
stupid challenge thing to do.
I'm gonna have to order a new droid. Maximilian's not gonna like
Maybe.
this.
Can I get on top of this? Can I have this swim faster? No. Can I grab things from off screen? Can I grab things through these stairs? Can I just walk to this side of the room? Okay. I can take damage from doing something like that. Good to know. Okay.
Skylar, gravity coil 22's offline again.
No way. I just fixed it last week.
Okay, that probably explains why I'm bouncing all over the place.
Crikey. I'll take another look. Watch your head.
I appreciate some physics. What time? When did this come out? This would be. Again, I think it was like in the very first Humble Bundle. So that was. This is gonna make me feel old.
John, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. The big boss called. Please tell me you found a video.
That's a negative. This rock is drier than happy hour at the Betty Ford Clinic.
I'm getting serious heat here. Upstairs wants to shut you down.
Max, I'm telling you, the geology department keeps sending us to the wrong asteroid fields.
John, we go way back. But,
2011.
look, it's been 4 years and 13 asteroid fields since your
that's
team
me.
found a native video. I'm out of excuses.
Wait, geology department keeps screwing up, but we're the
But
ones
you can
being
really-
fired? Seriously?
You can really see the valve fan on this in
Unless you
general.
turn things around this week. Yes.
Yep.
I'm sorry, John.
I was gonna guess like 2012. I was pretty close.
Inform the team.
Great.
I'll let you know when to start packing. Over and out.
Yeah, I think this is one of the first things I've actually had on Steam, just from getting into the bundles from the beginning, and I've never touched it before.
Oh man, automatischer kaput again? Can you not fall apart every 10 minutes? I could swear the elevator was offline before. Something's really wrong with this rock.
I'll be back for you, Boxy. Maybe.
Good old gravity generator, generating gravity. How it track.
Okay, I'm getting better at ladder building. Or stair building, rather. Yeah, this is still a very tight jump, though. Aha. That could be more readable, but good to know.
Does low gravity make my butt look smaller?
Ah. That's fun to be able to just like do at will. Okay. Before I jump, just catch. Yeah, I can't go through there. Okay. What does that do for me, if anything? Or am I just doubling back to like the gravity stuff? Do this. Yeah, like very, very physics engine game. Oh, is that one of those? Yeah, that is. Okay. Doing a couple things with it. Was there some little collecty thing? There was. It kind of amuses me that they're just collectibles. Like, we're not going to try to rationalize it any further than that. So, no touch or can't go? Okay, can't go. Can grab.
Okay, let's fix this auto-monitoring foot.
These things might have potential to it.
John, we found something. You better come see for yourself. I'm on the command deck.
I'll be there directly.
Okay. Okay. Right. Damage is the thing. Can I pull the whole thing? Oh, I can. Okay. Got it.
Wow, this looks shocking.
Oh, sixth model. Yeah, early on still.
What the heck is that?
Back when they started, we were still numbering them anyway.
We're back in business.
It seems like a solid structure of some kind.
I think we hit pay dirt. I need to call Maximilian.
What is it now, John?
Max, we found something. Patching you into the feed. Are you seeing this?
Yeah, let me just... Whoa, John. I say you and your team just saved your jobs. In fact, take the rest of the day off. In the meantime, seal the area, okay? Hmm? I'm sending a specialist crew to check it out.
So aren't you at all curious about that thing? Come on, let's just take a peek.
No can do. Maximilian ordered it sealed.
Oh, he doesn't have to know.
I know. We're doing this by the book. Anyway,
So once
who
again,
knows what's
cutscenes,
in
it's just
there?
loud.
By the book. John, you can be such a square sometimes. Whoa, I'm getting some weird bit of build here. Crap, I just lost all power. Look!
Skylar, do you copy? Come in. Over.
Warning, unauthorized vessel approaching. Missiles incoming.
What the? This is Big Daddy 427 hailing all Skyrig frequencies. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Damn this rock.
Up that way. Trying to decide like that invest my forward momentum at all. Aha. Can I? The ladder building thing. Upstairs, really. It's honestly very difficult with this physics engine. You're gonna be like that, are you? Am I overthinking the hell out of this? Also, can I just put things down? Can we just put things down? Uh-oh. What if I smack that off? Can I go down there and get that? Oh. Aha, okay. Okay. It's so easy to just spill stuff. You'll see there. I wish I had a set down option. It would really help with this. Because like have us just go real really vertical and continually forget that I don't have to hold the button down. Okay. Settle. Physics. The actual puzzly stuff is fine, but the like behavior of crates when they're just in a little pile, less fine. Okay. That should not have been that much of a challenge. It's like physics engines of this vintage in particular, really bad about, like, you know, friction as a concept. Things kind of like staying put when they're stacked together. Oh, I thought it was longer than that.
You boys are trespassing on Skyrake property. I'm gonna have to kindly ask y'all to leave.
Such Team Fortressy designs.
Now the property of Wild Boys. Eat laser, tucker.
Wild boy, this ain't good.
Take that, your spine. Let's see, was there anything over there? No. Hopefully there's a reason to have this down there. I guess not, 'cause this is a door. That's just fun. I do like this flavor of matter can't pass through this thing as a means of doing this little platform that would be bad for me to go down, but not these. That's fairly clever. Tutorial clearly over. Game has started. What is down here? Nothing good. Okay. What down here? Secrets? No secrets, just falling damage. I can go through that. Oh, it's being a bridge, okay. I see. I was once again overthinking it. Yeah, simple. literally. I have to go under here. A good, fun, intuitively designed game, really. Not a bad soundtrack either. So yeah, I feel like the taste of this. Good half an hour playing. Like, this is good. Shame on me for letting this sit in my library for pushing 15 years now without touching it. Yeah, thumbs up. Except for that super loud intro. That was a bit much. Would play more. May play more at some point. For now, though, let's switch it up a bit. There's something else that I've had for a while, apparently, and heard good things about. It's a weird genre mixing game. This is the Rift Breaker. Now's a good time to mention this, I believe. So, for some reason this week, YouTube decided that I have, quote, insufficient channel history, unquote, to maintain the luxury features I have of, like, uploading, you know, more than 8 videos in a day, which really made it hard to get all my stuff onto YouTube this week. I don't know why they decided I was due for this downgrade, but it might help things if when this stuff is up on YouTube, you know, hit the subscribe button and the little thumbs up and the stupid bell thing and type a comment on the web zone for a pizza roll or whatever. Which would be nice to do anytime because it, like, ups metrics for, you know, yeah, probably. It definitely felt like a wide angle getting rid of, like, spam accounts thing, but, like, I've got 2,000 uploads. I've been here for years. Like, I did not just register this account to troll stuff. But yeah, hopefully I get that straightened out soon. And, like, you know, doing all the things, all the YouTube things would be nice in general, because, like, I have single-digit views on most of my, you know, videos, if that. You kind of have to, like, push the ball a bit to get it rolling so people actually, like, you know, see these things. It'd be nice, because, like, what's the point of, you know, playing through 2,000 games on the stream if people don't see my hot takes on them when they're looking them up. That's why I'm doing all this, after all. Then the personal curiosity, honestly. So this is a lot of loading. It's actually been a weirdly cursed week for getting stuff going. Had the one actually dead game. Had the one thing I had to like restart 5 times before I could like say okay to the EULA. Might need to take this from the top. Just a little. Well, I guess if it stops spinning means it's almost done or it's given up. One of the two. Oh, okay, okay. People like need to do more properly informative loading things. Like tell me what you're doing. Anyway, yeah, like I said before, this is the Rift Breaker. My understanding is it's like half survival game, half RTS, or like tower defense or something. Some weird mix like that. There you go. A little laggy on the menus here, which is the thing. This seems fine. I wonder what this button does. Ah, okay, one of those. Yeah, I'm not gonna set that up. I haven't seen that in a while, though. The whole, like, Twitch integration thing. I feel like I don't have nearly the number of people or the flavor of people to really make it interesting, but it's nice to see that show up once in a while.
Riftbreaker Ashley reporting successful jump procedure.
Roger that. Begin field-based setup.
This soundtrack feels a little unearned at the moment.
Houston, I spotted something near the LZ. It's closing in.
Game? You wanna be a little more smooth about things? It's weird to have so many hitches in a very pre-rendered intro. I've seen worse, but still. This soundtrack, though, is very much like, I don't understand when styles of music are appropriate for occasions. Like, this is gearing up montage music when, you know, like, heading off to the big final confrontation. This is not loading screen music. This is not, like, tutorial music. But yeah, I was saying before with the YouTube thing, too, is it really has been, like, a pain. Like, I didn't get last week's stuff uploaded properly until, like, half an hour into when I was supposed to start streaming tonight. Let's see. UI, certainly.
G. Atmospheric pressure within safe levels. Magnetic field check. Arrow. Repeat, magnetic field check with stationary equipment. Star system positioning check.
Okay, my sword and a gun.
Cigarettes notes. Planet Galatea 37. Ashley,
An owl.
we have arrived.
Welcome to Galatea 37, Mr. Riggs. It's so beautiful here. Virtual simulations on Earth were good, but this is amazing. An alien tropical paradise. And
Am I
we're the
collecting
first humans
stuff?
to experience it.
I'm not exactly human. You have a few parts missing as
Yes.
well. And the paradise part is also meant to be determined. Remember your training, Ashley. We should set up a base as soon as possible.
You could at least pretend to be human. Just a bit. But you're right. There's no going home until we can construct a functioning nurse station. Let's start with the basics.
Ashley, construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct my armor is destroyed.
We don't have enough carbon to build an HQ. Let's scout for a deposit and set up our base close to it. We need to move quick. It's probably a matter of time before the natives spot us.
Okay.
We've gathered enough resources to construct a headquarters building.
Finally, let's place it close to a carbonium deposit. This will help us speed up resource production. Headquarters construction is in progress. This is going to be our main base of operations on Galatea 37.
That voice thing's a weird choice.
We have to protect this building at all costs. You will be teleported here whenever I am critically damaged. There is no other backup if this building is destroyed.
That's basic training, Mr. Riggs. Let's focus on the less obvious things.
I am required to remind you of basic protocol, even if we've done this before. We need to expand the base. Let's build a carbonium factory to do the digging for us.
Yes, we've got much more interesting things to do. Let's automate this.
Meow, meow, meow. Okay, there we go.
Not enough carbonium.
Shush. Not a great time. Okay, okay, hang on. Hang on. What do you? Let's get you something really quick, and then get back to this because I'm actually really curious about this one.